Welcome to Business Quickies with Kat, and today I'm going to be talking about a very popular topic. And it truly is 99.9% of entrepreneurs that I have a conversation with say that their main challenge in a business is getting more clients more consistently. So I want to share with you the three different ways that I use to get clients in three different businesses throughout the last few years. Number one is a network marketing business. Two is web design, and number three is my coaching practice. So if you're in any one of those industries, or you're just curious and trying to see what other ways you can use to get clients, tune in. And let's start from the first one. Network marketing was really first business that I ever started. And I got to tell you, it really helped me with the foundation of marketing, business, coaching, just about everything. And most of the network marketing companies have quite strong communities and mentors that you can reach out to, which is a phenomenal way to start business. So if you're network marketing, props to you. You're on your way up and you're going to learn so much. My network marketing business was a protein shake. So it was nutrition in order to lose weight or gain muscle. And I still remember when I was signing up, the one thing that I told a person who was signing me up to that network marketing company was, I am not calling my friends and my family and asking them to sign up. And I was very strict on that one rule. Because for me, there's nothing like, of course, your family is going to support you. Of course, your friends are going to support you. But I truly wanted to make a difference for people who need it, not just my family and friends. And so once I signed up, I really started to come up with other ideas than calling your contact list on how I can gain exposure for my network marketing business. How can I sign up and be in front of more people who are trying to lose weight just like I was? And that was really the key. Number one is I was on a weight loss journey myself. And when it came to having conversations about my weight loss journey, it resonated with a lot of people. But I still needed to find those people who would sign up for the product. So what I did is quite simple. I decided, hey, chances are there's more people in my city. And I started from just my city, not social media, not ads, not cold calling, but I decided, hey, there's got to be more people in my city right here in Edmonton who are trying to lose weight as well. So how can I appeal to those people? How can I find them? How can I be in front of them, be with them, surround myself with my target market, with my potential clients? And the first thing that came to my mind is all of us lack accountability. And that's really a big challenge, especially when it comes to fitness, health, weight loss. So I thought, what if I start a community here locally in Edmonton, and a community for people who are just like myself, trying to lose weight and looking for more ways to be active. I called it Get Fit, Lose Weight, and Have Fun in Edmonton. And I just used meetup.com as a platform for all my events. Meetup.com is a really simple platform to use. You can be a user, or you can be an organizer. So I became an organizer. I created a community for all those people who want to lose weight, get fit, and have fun in Edmonton. And it just blew up. There were so many people locally who desired to meet more people who are just like them, just want to get out of the house, get active, lose a couple of pounds or a lot of pounds, and have some accountability. I started hosting events that I literally already was doing in my life. So it was such a large range, anything from just going for a walk in the park right to the trampoline parks. We did boot camps. We would go to the gym together. We would try different activities together. We would play squash, different sports, ping pong. I know some of those sounds like not intense physical activities, but the key to losing weight is really the consistency and getting yourself out there. So instead of standing on the couch and watching Netflix all night long, we would host events where people could join us doing something fun, even if it's just a simple walk. And so a lot of people started joining, and I simply would charge, I think it was like $15 a year for a membership. So they could be in the group and attending any one of the events. They still had to cover their fees if it was a yoga studio or a trampoline park or whatever it is. But to be a part of the group, they would just pay $15. And look, it's not that much, right? That's like $1 something a month, so anybody could afford it. And a lot of people started coming out. And I met a lot of new people who were already interested in losing weight. At that point, it was really the matter of showing them what are some of the products that I have. And hey, I'm not one of those people who wants to feel pressured or wants to be convinced of using something. So instead of doing that, I kept it simple. I would just let them have samples. So I would just bring samples of whether it's cookies or it's shake or whatever it is, and I would just let people try it. And sometimes I even bring just the water bottles that I would give out with some of the powdered electrolyte drinks. And yes, it costed me money, but knowing how much I make per customer made it a no-brainer to invest in a $2 dollar store water bottle and include one of the samplers that again was just like a couple bucks. So I would pay $5 per lead, and in exchange, some of them would convert into my customers, which is a long-term customers. We had a whole community in network marketing of our customers, our leaders, our business owners, and I'm sure you do too. So it made it really simple to expand my circles with exactly the people I needed to get in front of. And so if you're in network marketing, think about how can you build a community of your target market for your target market, where you can meet more of your target market and be in front of them and have conversations with them every single week. That drastically helped me grow my business, and it closed my first customer within the first 3 days. So that's how fast it worked. So I highly recommend that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next one was a web design. So eventually I moved away from network marketing and I decided I'm going to start my web design agency. So I would simply produce websites for other business owners. That was a skill that I learned in college, and that is something I, again, nerd out on. Tech is my thing. I love nerding out on tech. So web design was a very natural progression of where I wanted to go. And in web design, when it comes to services that you provide, the biggest challenge that you have is lack of examples of work. So in order for you to get the first client, the hardest part is to convince them that you can actually do what they want you to do, because web design is very visual. People want to check out what you've done before, talk to your previous customers, see how much success they've had, right? See the design, click around, try it out. And if you're just starting out in web design and you don't have any projects that you can show them, it's very hard for them to make a buying decision and start working with you. So the first thing I did when I started my web design agency is I actually found 3 clients who needed a website, and I would do work for free. Yes, you heard me, for free. I didn't charge them anything. All I asked them is that they work with me to make their website exactly the way they wanted to, and they would allow for me to put my copyright at the bottom with a link to my own site. Therefore, people who would like their website would come to me and start working with me, but also an ability to showcase their website as an example of my work. Now, hey, yes, it took some time, but considering that I wasn't doing a 9-to-5 anymore, I had the time. And so having that portfolio of web design projects that I've completed for those 3 clients drastically helped me get other clients. But my first one came from a referral from one of those free clients. So it's amazing how much people rave about you when you're doing great work for them. Whether they're paying you or not, it doesn't matter, because when it comes to it, if they're happy with the work that you're doing, they will continue talking about you to their friends. And business owners generally have business owner friends. So my first client was actually a referral in the web design agency, and it came from having a free client to build my portfolio. So here it is. If you're starting in business, depending on the type of your business, but I highly recommend find some clients that you can get results for to, number 1, build your confidence in your services and your products, in your business, in yourself. And number 2, so you can showcase those results to other potential clients. And number three is my coaching practice. So from then on, I started doing business coaching and marketing coaching, because that's something that I've done for many, many clients when it came to web design and for myself. And I decided it would be incredible to share some of those tips, strategies, funnels, some of the copy that I've created and get results for other people. Show them that they can do it as well. Show them that they can get clients as well. And so when it came to my coaching practice, I gotta say, one-on-one coaching was one of the hardest things to sell. And that's because the commitment of one-on-one coaching assumes that, number one, it's going to be higher price because you are exchanging time for money, and the results are generally generate you more money. And number two, your client needs to be ready. That means that they have a business and they're all in. And you'd be surprised how many people want to try business, but they're not all in just yet. And so hiring a coach, it's like taking yourself on the fast track. It's hiring someone who's going to give you a shortcut, the next steps, so you don't have to try and fail yourself. Hey, I tried a couple of businesses before that, and I failed, which I'm really proud of because I learned incredible lessons while I was failing in those businesses, and it helps me give people examples of the things that they shouldn't do. And this is why I started the show. I wanted to share with you the lessons that I've learned while building mine and other people's businesses. So it was coaching. My first client came from speaking engagement. So someone invited me to speak at their event, and it was a very short talk. It was 20 minutes. And my call to action was schedule a call with me. So I just shared an incredible strategy that I've shared with you today partially on how to start a meetup group and how you can grow your lead generation from that, how you can get consistent leads every single week just from having a community. And after sharing that strategy, I simply told the audience, if that is something that you want to implement and you know it's going to help you, I know it's going to help you because I've had several clients who achieved results using this strategy. I'm going to stand at the back of the room by this pole, come to me, and let's schedule a call, and we'll see if that's the strategy for you. And I would just share that I'm not signing up people in the room, and I wasn't because it's not the strategy for everybody. After all, not every strategy works for every business. Otherwise, everybody would be successful and billionaires, right? So I would have a conversation with them to find out if it works for them, if I think that that's the strategy that they should implement, or I might make a suggestion on a different strategy. So I really hope that this was helpful for you. This was 3 different ideas on how you can go get clients. And again, it's building a community. You can use meetup.com for them. You can find some free clients so you can build up the portfolio, testimonials that you can share with your prospects and potential clients. And you can start speaking on stages. And I got to say, speaking on stages changed my life, but that's a whole other episode that I'm going to do. For now, if you want other ideas on how you can get clients, how you can find your clients, your target market, go to kathalushka.com/find clients. And there's a completely free resource for you. It's a list of 17 ways that you can find clients that I actually used, and I know they works because I closed clients from them. So it's 17 different ways. On top of what I shared with you today. So again, it's kathalushka.com/find clients. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Talk to you tomorrow.